Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today. So you can enjoy a talk between Caio and myself. Caio, we're here at Sorcery Fest, and I'm happy I'm able to chat to you as well. Talk to the other artists today. You were present, you know what to expect, more or less.
Hello, Jürgen. Hello, Sorcery community. Thank you so much for inviting me for this interview. Well, this event has been really nice to me. It is really good first experience because this is the first time I'm going to an official event for from Sorcery, and the first time I'm actually leaving my country.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So, and I think you have the longest trip of all of us. You flew in from Brazil.
Yes, I'm from Brazil. It is 12 hours of flight.
That's crazy. But you arrived yesterday and you sat down and you already started signing cards. That's
Yes.
the dedication. Very good.
Yes.
No, but people have been at your table all weekend. How was the experience at Sorcery Fest so far for you?
It was really awesome. I have no words to describe. People here are really cool, gentle, and I'm very honored to be part of this.
I think the sorcery community indeed is very great and very gentle. You summarized that very well. How did you get into sorcery? How did you get in touch with this community?
It was pretty a cool story. Actually, I was a MTG painter, authorist.
Yeah.
I like to alter cards, and actually, I was just posting my cards like usually, but Eric is part of that group as well.
Yeah, true.
And it was a normal day when he saw my work there, and he DM'd me asking if I could paint for a project he was working on that later became Sorcery.
Very cool. So you have been with sorcery pretty much from the beginning, right? You've been working on sorcery projects for a very long time now.
Yes, I started at Alpha, Beta, and all the sets until now.
Yeah, pretty much from the beginning. And I saw indeed that you started with Magic the Gathering altars, and then Eric noticed, and
Yes.
the rest is history.
Yes, I think I was just in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, and I think what I heard as well, maybe you can confirm it or deny it, is that the fact that you were able to put such an amazing detail in such a small canvas like a card was playing in your favor. Because that's what you are very well known for. I mean, you got big pieces here to the left and to the right of you, but you can and you actually do paint on a very small canvas as well and with very much detail. Is that true?
Yes, actually my specialized work is on small stuff because it is years and years of painting on cards. So and actually I find it's easier for me to paint on small cards rather than on bigger canvas like this, because on the cards I can see the whole picture the whole time. So when I am working on a tiny detail here, I can see if that detail is matching the whole thing, like the shadow, the colors. And when I'm painting something bigger like this, sometimes I get too focused on like this space and end up forgetting about the rest.
Yeah.
So sometimes the detail here gets another unmatching color with the rest or shadows.
So you can get actually lost in the details somehow if the
Yes.
canvas is bigger.
Yes,
Interesting.
my very first canvas was a big challenge.
Okay, I can imagine, because if you're used to using a small canvas, then a
Yes.
big one can be
Yes,
challenging. Yeah.
actually, until this day, I think I paint better on small canvases than the bigger ones.
Interesting. You told me as well, with the small canvas, you start out with your first sketch, also still for sorcery cards, on a small canvas. You have a couple here on the table.
Yes.
And yeah, how does that process work? So then you imagine this is what it's going to look like?
Yes, I like to draw my sketches like this. I just use a normal sorcery card and cut the paper on the size of it.
Yeah, I took some photos. I'm going to put them up on the screen as well, so it's visible well. But yeah, that's very
Yes.
cool.
Yes, I like to draw in this size because I can have a notion of how it will look like on the card. And for me to calculate the space the text box will occupy also. And yeah, about the sizing as well, I can see everything at
You
the whole
always
time.
have a pretty good imagination right from the start what it's going to look like, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very cool. I think that's really great. And you told me as well, sometimes you don't even get specific instructions, and then you paint something, and afterwards you see the card and you think, hey, that might have turned out even differently if I painted it a little darker. And yeah, would you like to know more about the card before, or do you enjoy the freedom just not knowing?
Well, I kind of like the way Eric works, for example, because he gives a direction for us artists, but he gives some ideas,
Yeah.
but the execution is totally up to the artist. So he gives a direction, but at the same time he gives many freedom.
Yeah.
So it is really, really nice working with
It's
him.
a good balance for you to create your art. You have enough freedom, but you also know a little bit where to go.
Yes,
Ah,
exactly.
very nice. That's very cool. In the end, here, a lot of people came to you, especially for this piece you see on the left here on the camera, the Croaking Swamp.
Yes.
This obviously is a grand contest here at Sorcery Fest, and I think it's the first time the Croaking Swamp promo has been handed out. Have a lot of people approached you and asked you to sign this for them? And did you know it would be a promo? And did you know it would be the promo for the grand contest moving forward?
Yes, I signed a lot of these.
Yeah.
I gave up on counting because I got lost of on how many reached me to sign. But it's just like this one.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, I asked one for myself as well.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's your card, your artwork. You should have one.
Yeah.
And you are a player and a collector as well, I think.
Yes, I
Yeah.
like to play and
Yeah.
collect as well. I have my own decks, which I am sad because I forgot at my home.
Oh, but I think people can help you out if you actually want to play tonight or whatever. So yeah,
Yeah.
Ron and Richard, the organizers, they have a lot of stuff. So you should be able to build a deck. Is it the card you signed most this weekend, or is it the Spellslinger, which is very popular as well, of course, or is it something else? I mean, you have tons of amazing artwork here, and you have made a lot of very, very cool cards. What are people approaching you the most with?
Well, I signed a lot of this Croaking Swamp. I signed a lot of Cursed Lands as well, Valley of the Lights, Spellslingers. I think the most played they are the most played ones, the most common, and some Consecrated Grounds as
Okay,
well.
interesting.
The blooms are also very required as well.
Yeah, no, I can imagine, because personally, I really like the Valley of Delight and the sites in general, and the standing stones. I think they are very, very interesting and very unique. Not unique in the sense of a sorcery rarity, but unique in the sense of artwork. Do you prefer the sites? Because you do a lot of sites. Do you prefer that, or do you more lean into the other artwork as well? Doesn't it matter? It doesn't matter to you? It's like, well, I just enjoy both.
Well, actually, I always enjoyed most painting landscapes. When I altered MTG, I was focused painting mostly on basic lands,
Nice.
and they are mostly landscapes.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah, and Eric knows me about the landscapes, so that's why he gives me mostly sites to paint.
Yeah, I can imagine. No, but that fits, and I think especially not only the detail, but also the variety of colors is something that you are very famous for then as well, right? You sometimes use very bright colors and sometimes a little bit more dark colors, but there's a lot of variety.
Yes, I always try to focus on the lighting effect, the shadows to give a pretty good contrast. Yes, and like this one, for example, consecrated ground.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
very cool one.
putting the light on the right places gives so much depth to the image.
Is that your favorite piece of yourself, or do you have a favorite piece, or do you love them all?
Well, I love them all, but if I was to pick a favorite one, I think it would be maybe Autumn Gloom
Okay.
or or the Dromedary.
Interesting
Yes,
ones, but nice ones.
the Dromedary. It was the very first one I painted for Sorcery, and the first animal that I actually painted.
Okay, very cool.
Yes,
I think
it was a trip to paint
a
this.
trip. Yeah, I can imagine. Is there something you would like to work on you haven't worked on? A specific direction, a specific theme, mythical creature? You like? I want to paint that one in the future. Maybe I have the chance.
Yes, I know, there is so many things that are never painted before, but I would like to try for sure. Like this one, I am not used to painting persons, humans, characters, but I think this one went pretty well. So
Definitely did.
yes, I think I can handle myself in every challenge.
So whatever comes as a challenge, you're up for it. I think that's the perfect summary for your work. I totally agree. Thanks a lot, Caio. I appreciate you taking the time. I always say, stay healthy, stay frosty to my viewers, and I say to you as well, stay healthy, stay frosty. Keep continuing making this awesome art. And yeah, I hope to talk to you next time, sometime in the future at one of these events. Thanks, man.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Jürgen. Thank you very much, Sorcery community, players, collectors. I hope to meet you all someday.
I'm sure they would love to meet you as well. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.